Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off with giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. And salutation to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, being and hoping to be part of that hopeful number, the elect of Israel, man. You know, which considered the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the scriptures, man. You know, so basically, I'm going to get into the lesson, how once you come into this truth, man, and you understand that you're an Israelite, and you coming out of the ways and the lies that's taught here in this world, you know, and you find out that you're not black, you're not African American, Negro, Latino, Hispanic, Native American, you know, and you find out that you're an Israelite, man. You know, those one of the key things to serving Yahawashi, man, knowing that you're an Israelite, you know, and on top of that, knowing the names of the power of the Israelites, man, who the word really calls God, which his name is Yahweh, and who the word really calls Jesus Christ, which his name is Yahawashi, man, in the Hebrew, man, because that's who we are, man. We are Hebrew Israelites, man, and that's, you know, should, you know, the name of the Lord, Yahawashi, and having faith in Yahawashi, that's going to be your foundation, man. And that should be your foundation, man. You know, because that's what's going to save us, man. Knowing the name of the Lord and doing the things that Yahawashi required for his elect man to be doing, to be saved, man. And what the elect man are going to be doing, man, to find favor in the eyes of Yahawashi, man. The men of the Lord are going to be out there preaching his word, man. You know, putting up the videos, you know, breaking down the scriptures the right way, going out there on the highways and byways, you know, preaching the word, man, because that's what Yahawashi required for his elect man to do, man, ought to be saved, man, you know, saved for the destruction that's coming, man, that's going to come here in America, in different parts of the world, man, here on the earth, you know. So Yahawashi is the foundation of the elect, man. And I'm gonna get some scriptures, man, proving that, man. And that's how it should be, man. That's how what your faith should be on, man. Knowing the name, having faith in the names, and doing what Yahawashi required for his men to do, so we can be saved out of the times of Jacob's trouble, man. You got a lot of these camps out here, you know, these false camps that don't push Yahawashi. Their foundation is not of Yahawashi, man. You know, they put their foundation in, you know, thinking it's money, fame. You know, they put their foundation on these false gods, man. You know, calling them Christ. You know, calling them on Yeshua, Yeshaya. You know, all type of, you know, names that's not the real names of Yahawashi, man. You know, and the foundation of Yahawashi, knowing the word, man, is going to get you saved, man, and doing the works, man. So I'm going to get into the scriptures. This is on 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 6. Wherefore also it is contained in the scriptures, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. And so Yahawashi, who the word really called Jesus Christ, which is a so-called black man, a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah, which consider you so-called Negroes here in America, and that's scattered throughout the earth, man. Yahawashi is the chief cornerstone, man. You know, and the Lord is the foundation, man. You know, and whoever believe on Yahawashi, that Yahweh sent him, they're going to be part of that elect, man. You know, if they endure to the end, man, until they, you know, endure all the times of the trials and tribulation that's going to come here in America, until the time that Yahawashi come back by the ways of the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots, man. And the Lord is going to deliver his elect men from out of America and wherever they scatter at through the four corners of the earth, man. You know, And the way he's going to deliver them by the chariots, by beaming them up out of destructions, the destruction that's going to come here in America and different parts of the earth, man, by the way of thermonuclear fire in this up and coming World War III. Because America's going to be totally destroyed, man, in this up and coming World War III, man. And that's prophesied in the scriptures, man, for all the wickedness that America done promoted, man, throughout the earth, man. And that's against Yahawashi, man. But the foundation of the elect man is going to be on Yahawashi, man. We're going to believe on Yahawashi, man. And continue on. And it said, verse 7, unto you, therefore, which believe, he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed. And that's going into these other camps, man. See, the scripture right here say that the ones that believe, they are precious in the eyes and the sight through the spirit and power of Yahweh. But the builders that disallowed that chief cornerstone, which is Yahweh, they're going to be punished, man. They're going to be judged, man, for not believing on Yahweh and pushing on false doctrines, man. Being a howling, man. Being a false prophet, man. Misleading the people from Yahweh, but setting the foundation on the things of this world, man, on lies, man. So and it said, the same is made the head corners, a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense. Because Yahweh is offensive to majority of the people here in the world, man. Especially to the ones that know that they're Israelites, man, but don't worship Yahweh or don't believe that Yahweh is the Messiah, man, or don't believe that those are the names, man. You got Yahawashi, GOCC, they, a lot of these camps or these people in the world that don't believe that the true name is Yahweh, man, So they stumble, man. They stumbling at the words, man, the scriptures. They're not breaking the scriptures down right. But Yahweh, once you got Yahweh, true names and believing on true names and have faith in them, once again, the foundation is going to be built off the Spirit of the Lord, man. And what the Lord is going to give you, man, to build up that foundation, man. The correct ways to break down the scriptures, man. And you got a lot of our people, the ones that know they're Israelites, that don't believe in Yahweh. One of the main things they do, is break down the scriptures wrong, man. Because they're not in the right spirit and power of Yahweh. So they stumble at the scriptures. They stumble on Yahweh being the name, Yahweh being the name. And that's going to lead to them being destroyed, man. Because Yahweh means that he's the deliverer, man. He's the savior, man. And if you don't believe in the name Yahweh, you're not going to be saved, man. And it said, verse 8, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 8, and a stone of stumbling, a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So since our people, 2/3 mainly, that's the number that's going to be destroyed, of the wicked Israelites, man, that's going to be disobedient and not come at and believe in Yahweh being their foundation, man, being their Messiah, man, and they're going to be destroyed, man, the scripture said that they were unto also they were appointed, man. So they were appointed to be destroyed, man, because they don't believe in Yahweh, man. Ever since back then, because everything reincarnated, man. So you got these same Israelites that when Yahweh was on the earth over 2,000 years ago, they didn't believe in Yahweh, man. So now they back in this time, here, we in the time of Yahweh, making his second coming to gather the elect. He's going to destroy the 2/3 that didn't believe on him back then and save the elect, or the ones that believe on him 2,000 years ago, man. So now this is the time, man. that the ones of our people that was disobedient all these past years, man, all these centuries, going back from the time of Egypt, all the way up to the time of the prophets, Yahawashi and the disciples, and after that, when Yahawashi left, the ones of our people that didn't believe in the true gospel, didn't believe in the name of Yahawashi, they're here today, man, to receive a judgment, man. The final judgment before Yahawashi come back and set up the kingdom of Israel, man, which is going to set up by the elect, man, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. 2/3 is going to have to be put to death, man. So they don't believe that Yahawashi is their foundation, man. So they're going to have to learn the hard way, man. And real quick, I'm going to get that, the definition on foundation, man. Showing you how important, you got to be, believing Yahawashi being your foundation, man. Because Yahawashi is the one that Yahweh gave all power to, the control over life and death, man. That can save you from the times that are coming, man. This is Merriam-Webster dictionary, and the word is foundation. And it said the definition of foundation, the act of founding a base upon which something stands or is supported. So the foundation of Yahawashi is supported, man. It stands, man. It's the word of Yahawashi, man. It's the spirit of the Lord, man. And the Lord's spirit do not go off, man. It doesn't go wrong, man. It's a sure foundation, man. It says an organization or institution established by endowment with provision for future maintenance. And it's talking about the kingdom, man. You can say that, man, because this foundation that the Lord is setting up on the earth now, which is the elect, is going to lead to the future of Israel being the future kingdom, man, which Yahawashi is going to establish, man. Doing it now, but especially when the time he gathering the people now, the elect now by the way of the words, time gonna come when Yahawashi is gonna physically come back and set up the kingdom of Israel, man. Starting off with the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. It says underlying base or support, a body or a ground upon which something is built up or overlaid in kind. So that's what the Lord is doing, man. He's building up the body, man. That foundation also represents the body of the elect, man, which Yahawashi is setting up, man. That's it on that. Just a couple of definitions on the word foundation, man, to show you how powerful that word is, man. Because that's how the Lord has established the kingdom, man, on his foundation, man, of righteousness, man. This is the book now let me find the book of Mark. The book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 10. And it reads, and have ye not read the scripture, the stone which the builders rejected is become the head of the corner. Kind of like I've been going into, when you have 2/3 of our people, or you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, that reject the cornerstone, man, which is Yahawashi, man, and he's the foundation, man. So the ones that he rejected, the ones that reject Yahawashi, not knowing, man, that Yahawashi is the foundation of the future kingdom of Israel, man. You know, and that's what we're telling our people, man, that the Lord Yahawashi is coming back to set up our kingdom, man. But they reject it. They reject Yahawashi being the foundation, man, being the true power, man. So they will have to learn the hard way, man, by judgment, man, by the wrath of Yahawashi. Luke chapter 6, verse 48. And it says, I'll start off at verse 47. Luke chapter 6, verse 47. Whosoever come to me, and this Yahawashi speaking, whosoever come to me and hear my saying and doeth them, I will show you to him. I will show you to whom he is like. So the Lord is comparing a righteous man that believe on him, man. You know, a righteous man of Israel that's going to believe on him. And this is what the Lord compared that righteous man to, man. That elect men that believe on him. Verse 48. He is like a man which built his house and dig a deep and laid the foundation on a rock. So that's what the elect man is going to do, man. You know, he's going to build his foundation on a rock, man, on that solid ground, man. You know, on that good ground, man, which is Yahawashi, a Mashiach, man. And when the flood arose, the stream beat violently upon that house, and could not shake it. And kind of so when you know, basically it's symbolic, man. You know, of your faith, man. You know, believing in Yahawashi. And it said when them floods, you know, that storm came against that house, that represents the trials and the tribulations that's coming here on the planet Earth, man. You know, and the Lord say, you know, since you know you believe on Him, man, and have faith and confidence in Yahawashi, when them times of trials and tribulation and prosecution come upon the elect man, you know, they're going to be standing stiffly, man. They're going to have that faith in Yahawashi, man. Because they put their trust and built their foundation of doing the right thing. So all the times they was out there, you know, pushing the word, you know, putting up the videos, keeping the law, statute, commandments, the high holy days to the best of their ability. Truly believing in Yahawashi. So when the time comes, man, the Lord is going to deliver them from all those catastrophes and calamities that's about to come to this place, man. Verse 49. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built a house upon the earth, and against which the stream did beat violently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. And that's going to happen to the ones that don't make Yahawashi their foundation, man. They don't believe in the names of Yahawashi, man. You know, they built their foundation on these worldly things, man, on these lies, man. You know, on wickedness, man. And the Lord said when the trials and tribulations and the judgment come upon them, their house, their foundation fell immediately, man, and it was great, man. You know, so if you don't put your foundation and your trust in Yahawashi, man, the Lord is gonna destroy you and cast you out of the way, man. And that's what He's doing, you know, to right now to IUIC, man. Because, you know, they don't believe in Yahawashi, man. Their whole game is to make money, to get as many as Israelites as they can, be prosperous, you know. And they're doing all type of wickedness, you know, that to build up that foundation that they have. And now the Lord is tearing it down, man. You know, they got members and leaders leaving them, you know. They got, they got all type of convictions of murder, you know, all type of wickedness that's going on in IUIC, man. That they make not Yahawashi Yahawashi the foundation, man. You know, they speak lies, man, breaking the scriptures down wrong. And it's gonna go just like to these other false camps also, man. Along with IUIC, man, like GOCC, IUSPK, ISUPK, you know, and all these other camps that didn't make Yahawashi Yahawashi their foundation and pushing the word the correct way, man. Look at Comfy School, man. You know, the one they call, you know, Taji Dakia, who they call Comfy. You know, he built his foundation off the cares and the money and the riches of this world, man. Because he sold out, man. You know, and eventually what happened, man? The Lord brought that foundation down, man. Because it was not of Yahawashi Yahawashi. They got him for extortion, you know, fraud and scams and making millions of dollars off his congregation. Now he locked up, man. You know, if he ain't out by now, but most likely he probably still locked up. We haven't, you know, heard current news, because the last news we did hear about Comfy, man, or Tazadaki, that he was locked up, man, for extortion, man. You know, extortion of the congregation, man. You know, and taking money, man. Because the Lord is not with that, man. The Lord is with the man of the elect that's going to exalt him, man. He's going to exalt Yahawashi Yahawashi and break these scriptures out and give the prophecy in the right way, man. You know, break down these words the right way. The Lord is not of this world, man. And a lot of these false Israelite camps built their foundation by the ways of the world, man. Not the way of Yahawashi Yahawashi. So now they're being taken down, man. Because the scripture said, unless the Lord has built the house, he that labor is laboring in vain, man. So Yahawashi Yahawashi spirit is not, you know, on with you, you know, or you're not in the spirit and power of Yahawashi Yahawashi. That you know, that the things that you're doing is in vain, man. You know, for the Lord required for us to do what he commanded us to do in the scriptures, man. Not trying to go and establish your own righteousness, man. So the people of these false Israelite camps, man, or you Negro, Latino, or Native Americans that follow these false Israelite camps, these false leaders, or follow the false pastors or the people or leaders of this world, man, you know, it's in vain, man. Because the Lord is not dealing with these false Israelite camps, these false prophets, and the false leaders of this world, man. You know, that misleading our people, man, to the destruction, man. The Lord is only dealing with the ones that he laid his foundation upon, man. The elect, man. So that would happen, man. Then they building they trust, their foundation through the spirit and power of Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. You know, they built their house or their foundation, you know, or like the scripture say on that sandy ground, man. You know, they built their house upon sand, man. You know, instead of building their house upon rock, man, which is Yahawashi is that rock, man. So they built their house upon that sand, which is other ways outside of Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. You know, the ways of this world, man. The wickedness that they get, you know, they get the things that they, you know, thrive for, man. Now the Lord is bringing it down, man. You know, like IUIC and all of these other false prophets and these false pastors, man, that misleading the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites. This is Job chapter 4, verse 19. And it reads, how much less in them that dwell in houses of clay,
whose foundation is in the dust, which are cursed before the moth. And that was to these false Israelite camps, man. These non-believers, man. They don't believe in Yahawashi Yahawashi. They don't make Yahawashi their foundation, man. The Lord, Job said that their houses are like clay, man, whose foundations is in the dust, man. You know, and that dust represents confusion, man. Because the Lord, Yahawashi Yahawashi, they are not the author of confusion, man. The Lord is straightway, man. You know, he's straightforward, man. And the ones that's not of Yahawashi Yahawashi don't believe that the Lord is Yahawashi Yahawashi. They are confused, man. You know, they're confused by the ways or the things of this world, man. You know, these idols, these false gods, man. You know, trying to mix the truth with the world, man. All that is confusion, man. And continue on Job chapter 4, verse 20. And it said, they are destroyed from morning to evening. They perish forever without regarding it. Yeah, kind. So the ones that's stuck in that confusion, man, into the delusion, you know, if they're not a Yahawashi Yahawashi elect, which that means that they're going to be part of the 2/3, man. Because scripture tell you that the elect obtained the truth, but the rest was blinded, man. So only the elect is going to get the understanding of the truth, man. And 2/3 of our people are going to be blinded, man. And the Lord got them blinded, you know, because they say, without even while any regarding it. So they don't even regard the truth, man. They don't believe in the true power of Yahawashi Yahawashi. They don't believe in the name. They don't believe in the true doctrine that the Lord gave his men, which are the men of great millstone, and those that's in the same spirit, man. You know, because they've been warned, man. For years, man, the apostles and elders and brothers or the men of great millstone been telling the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, watch out for these false prophets, man. You know, they call themselves Israel, man. Watch out for these false pastors, man. These false leaders, man. Watch out for these philosophies, man. These wicked philosophies, man, that deceiving you from your power, man. But they didn't regard it, man. So there's no excuse, man. Verse 21. Do not their ecstasy, which is in them, go away. They die even without wisdom. Currently, Yahawashi Yahawashi, the true understanding is the wisdom of the scriptures, man. And you got a lot of people that been in these philosophies, you know, that been in these, these different religions for years, man. You know, for years, man, in the churches, you know, for 30, 40 years, even when they been young, all the way up to their old age, you know, into different philosophies, man. You know, even some were calling themselves Israelites, man, but wasn't in the true wisdom of Yahawashi Yahawashi. You know, they died, man, without having the true wisdom, man. But the elect is going to attain the true wisdom, man. But once again, because Yahawashi is their foundation, man. So a lot of people believe in all these religions for years. And like I say, man, from years and years since these religions had came and, you know, got our people blinded, man. He died without wisdom, man. He died without really knowing nothing, man. God is a blessing to the elect men, the brothers that have the truth, man. You know, the ones that have the truth, the ones that, you know, they're calling the truth, the ones of old age, like our, you know, apostles, you know, some men before them, you know, that have the truth. And you have some of the men that understand the truth and they pray and be part of that hopeful elect. They die knowing that the true understanding of these scriptures, man. So that's a blessing, man. And brothers like ourselves, we pray that we endure, man, to salvation or even unto death, man. That we contain the truth and can keep this wisdom, man. But the Lord said that letting the multitude that was born in vain perish, man. A lot of these people on the earth, especially Israel, because the Lord is only concerned with Israel, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, a lot of them are born here just to be blinded from their birth and die, man. Die just to know nothing, man. You got our people from, you know, here in America and for centuries, you know. You got some of our people that, you know, was young or old age, you know, they, you know, about in their 60s, 50s, you know, 70s, and they still don't know all them times they was here on the earth that they are Israelites, man. Still confused and still lost, man. And eventually they die not knowing their whole purpose, man. What their purpose is supposed to be on the earth, man. And the whole purpose for an elect man to be on the earth, that you know that you're an Israelite, man. You know, and Yahawashi the true power, and you do what the Lord tell you to do, man. Until death, or to salvation, man. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh standeth sure. So the Lord, his foundation, man, what he set up through the Spirit, man, through the scriptures, man, all his prophecies that he got in the scriptures, they are sure, man. The word sure means true. They are true, man. Having the seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his. In the seal, what is that seal, man? That the Lord gave his men. The understanding, man. He gave the elect man, which is going to have that seal of the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and believing in the name of Yahawashi, man. Having that foundation, man. Because just like we read in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 6, it said that those that believe on Yahawashi, man, the chief cornerstone, man, or the foundation of Israel, is not going to be confounded, man. Why? Because they had that seal, man. They had a seal of Yahawashi to be exempt for judgment, man. To be part of his election, man. And that us, the brothers is in the truth, that we striving to be part of, man. Part of the Lord's elect, man. To be part of his kingdom, man. Verse 19. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh, Bashem Yahawashi, standeth sure, having this seal, the Lord knoweth them that are his, and let every one that name the name of Yahawashi depart from iniquity. So that's what the elect man is going to do, man. The Lord knows who's already the elect, man. Like I said, man, the brothers like ourselves in the truth, we pray that we be part of his election, man. That's what the scriptures say. Give diligence and make your calling and election sure, man. And what that means is you got to do this work, man. You got to put up the videos, you know. You got to go out there on the highways and byways, you know. You got to keep the laws, statutes, commandments, and the high holy days to the best of your ability, man. You know. And ultimately, man, you got to really have that faith in Yahawashi, man. Make Yahawashi your foundation, man. And it said, depart from iniquity, meaning apart away from the ways of this world, man. Cast off the ways of this world, man. You know, shape up yourself better, man, in the spirit, man, in the flesh, man. But even though, you know, we go off, man, that's the whole point of believing on Yahawashi, man, and making him, or making them our foundation, man, so we can be delivered, man. Because we go off in this flesh, man. You know, we do sin. But the Lord said, depart from iniquity, ultimately, by believing on him, man. Believing on Yahawashi, and doing the things that are required to the Lord, so you can be delivered, man. So you got those other people, they're not going to depart from the iniquity, man. You know, they're not even going to try to keep the law, statute, commandments to the best of their ability, or believing in Yahawashi, man. You know, they're going to still continue on following the ways of this world. You know, follow these traditions of men, these false holidays, man. You know, still, you
following the ways of wickedness, man. Continue on just eat pork, shrimp, lobster, being homosexuals, being adulterous, following these, these false gods, man, worshiping these idols, man. So they're gonna be put to death, man. But the Lord said He know of them that are His, man. And He talking about the elect, man. The Lord knows who the elect is, man. And He know they're gonna be sincere, man. And they're gonna believe on Him, man. And He's gonna deliver them. This is the book of Matthew, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 18. And this is Yahawashi speaking, man. To the word really called Jesus Christ, man. Which everybody should know His name, Yahawashi, by now, man. If not, man, that is name, man. Not no Jesus Christ, man. Matthew chapter 13, verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. So this is a parable that Yahawashi is going into, man. And He's giving it into His his disciples, the one that's gonna know this understanding of this parable, man. And it said, when anyone hear the word of the kingdom and understand it not. So the ones that hear this word of the Lord, man, hear the understanding, especially by the men of the great millstone, man. They hear the truth, man. The word of the kingdom, man, represent the truth, man, that Yahawashi gave out to His men to tell the nation of Israel, man. But it said that when anyone hear the word of the kingdom and understand it not, then come the wicked one, catch away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received the word by the wayside. So you got a lot of our people that they're trying to understand the scriptures, man. Find out about this Israelite thing, man. But then you got the false prophets out there, man. Here you got, ones that out there, that don't really have the understanding of the scripture, but trying to seek the understanding. And you get the false prophets, that catch them up or got them or caught them into their lies, man. Telling the different lies about lying on the scriptures, man, and deceiving them, man. And what happened to the one that wasn't rooted in Yahawashi? The Lord said they fell by the wayside, man. They got caught up into the lies and the deceivingness of these false prophets, man. Verse 20. But he that received the seed into the stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and now with joy receiveth it. So that represent, you got some of the people, that came into the truth, man. They heard the word, they rejoiced, they was happy, man. They continue on, and it said, verse 20. But he that received the seed into the stony places, meaning this understanding of this truth, man, the same is he that heareth the word, and now with joy and receive it. Yet hath he not rooted himself, but endureth for a while. But when tribulation and persecution arise because of the word, by and by he is offended. So you got some dudes and it came, you see that now, man. These dudes that came into Israel, man, going out there on the highways and byways, putting up videos, man, claiming that they inherited Israel, pushing the truth, But the Lord said, then come the prosecution, come the prosecution, tribulation, and he is offended, man. That what happened to a lot of these dudes, man. The Lord tell you when you come to serve Him, man, you got to prepare your soul for temptation, man. Prepare your mind for temptation, man. Because you come to the understanding and realize you're going to catch hell, man. So you realize that this world is full of wickedness, man. The world is full of sorrow, man. And this is punishment for us, man. You got a lot of our people, they get offended, man, when trials tribulation come upon them, man. Or when prosecution come, you know. Now the big thing now is, you know, the Edomites, the so-called white man, demonize us and prosecuting us, you know, here in this media. Now you got a lot of the ones of our people that know they're Israelites, you know, denouncing the faith, man. You know, don't want to be an Israelite anymore. Don't want to go push the word anymore, man. You know, they get caught up into the things of this world, man, or get caught up into being offended how the world see Israel, man, calling us, you know, a militant group, you know, calling us a bunch of, you know, they call us, you know, rapists and, you know, radicals and stuff. You know, so we got majority of our people, when that they hear these things being prosecuted, being slandered, being demonized, they give up the faith, man. Because they get offended. Verse 22. And he also that received a seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he become unfruitful. And that happens to a lot of dudes too, man. They come into the truth, you know, leaving out the ways of the world, and they realize, you know, they think that the truth is going to be all sweet, man. You know, in the world, they might be had all the riches, you know, the women, you know, the different material things like the clothes, you know, the cars, you know. And when eventually what happened, man, when you come into the truth, man, the Lord take all those things away from you because you're not of this world anymore, man. You try your best to be part of Yahawashi elect, man. So you're going to go through different sorrows, man, you know, different times of trials and tribulation, man. But you got to endure that, man, and give up the worldly things, man, of this world, man. But you got a lot of these dudes that don't want to give that up, man. You know, they want the riches, they want the best of both worlds, man. They want to try to live it up here in America and trying to be an Israelite at the same time, man. It's not going to work like that, man. You're even going to serve Yahawashi or serve the ways of this world, man, which is run by Esau, Edom, man, the so-called white man, and Satan, man. You know, and that was the parable also in the scripture. You had the dude, you know, the young man that came to Yahawashi and said he kept all the commandments, you know, wanted to follow Yahawashi. Yahawashi, you know, that's good that you, Yahawashi told him, you know, that's good that you kept, you know, keep the commandment. You want to follow me. Because if you want to follow me, give up all your riches, man. He know the man would have wealth, you know, so the Lord told him to give up all his riches and his wealth to come follow me. And what happened, man, he didn't do it, man. You know, he turned his back on Yahawashi and walked off, man. Because he realized about all the riches that he had, man, that he didn't want to give up to serve the Lord, man. You know? But that's how you got majority of our people today, man. You know, they don't want to come into the truth, man, and forsake the cares and the ways of this world, man. You know, which is going to be destroyed, man. You know? And the real riches is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that Yahawashi gave his elect men of these scriptures, man. And ultimately, the kingdom, man. You know, and that way you got a lot of these false camps also, man. You know, they really chose the ways of this world. They done sold out, man. You know, turn their back on Yahawashi, denounce the name. You know, that what happened to IUIC. And a lot of these false camps, man, they once was, you know, teaching the name, Nathaniel, from the head of IUIC. You know, then when he started making it, you know, kind of big and he sold out, man. You know, he stopped teaching the name, started making mockery of the name, you know, because he wanted that, you know, riches, man. His whole agenda at IUIC, man, is to gain money, man. Or he called the men of Great Millstone, bums, man. You know, look down upon us, man. Him and his head, the ones that he got up there, his the leadership, man. Now they want to apologize for all the stuff that they say about the men of Great Millstone, because they see that the Lord is visiting upon them, man, with great wrath and judgment, man. You know, and all their whole mindset was, man, to gain numbers by the way of getting the members and getting money, man. That's why they got now they charge for the high price garments, man, charging people
for the breakdowns on their website, man. The breakdowns of the scriptures, man. When the Lord say, buy the truth and sell it not, man. Meaning get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and don't sell it to the people for money, man. You know, freely give, freely have you received, freely give, man. You're not supposed to be charging people for the word of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. You know, this is our inheritance, man. You know, of course, you put in tithes, and you give what you can, to help out the brotherhood. But your whole agenda shouldn't be to gain off of other people, man, by using the words and the scriptures, man. That's wicked, man. And that what the Lord also is visiting these false camps, man. Like I said, comfy, man. Doing it to his congregation, mate, forcing the people, gainsaying the people out of their fortunes, man, out of their money, and at the end of it, telling them lies, man, benefiting off the lies that he tell to his congregation so they can get their riches, man. The Lord is bringing judgment upon those type of camps, man, and these false prophets out here. Back in the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 22. He also that receives seed among the thrones is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he become unfruitful. And that like I said, that happened, man. They become, having the cares of this world, man. Stop doing the work, man. Wanna go out there and enjoy their life, man. The truth was too bitter for them, man. So they figure they can, leave the truth, go out and explore the world, man. Go from, cities and stuff, living it up, man, with these women, their family, man. And just completely forget about how the Lord is going to bring judgment on this place, man. They give up the word and doing the work of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, just to live it up in the world, man. So the Lord going to bring destruction on those dudes, man. And it says, and it said, choke the word, and he become unfruitful. Yeah, so they become unfruitful, man. Meaning they put down the plow, man. They stop doing the work, man. And stop going out there to trying to reach the elect, man. To bring in the elect brothers, man. And bring in brothers into the truth, man. Well, mainly the elect, man. So they become unfruitful, man, because they stop doing the work, man, and go back into the world, man. Verse 23. But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understand it. So the one that received the seed on the good ground, meaning that foundation, man, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi. It say hear the word and understand it, man. And there were us here, but at the middle here, the brothers here at Great Millstone, praying that we be part of that hopeful elect, man. We pray that it be the Lord's will, man. That we are on that good ground with Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. And it said, which also bear fruit and bring forth some 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. So that's the whole attention of being part of Yahawashi, Yahawashi elect, man. Or going out there pushing this word, man. To have this understanding, this word, the truth, and go out there and rightly dividing the words of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. To bring in other brothers that's going to be like-minded, man. That's going to believe on Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and be their foundation, man. And the ones that's out there pushing the word, man. Looking for the Lord to save them, man. The ones that's coming in and the ones that pushing the word, man. That's what our whole attention is, man. A true man of the Lord, man. Our whole attention is to be saved out of destruction that's about to come to this place, man. We don't care about the ways of this world, man. We see that a true man of the Lord gonna be vexed by the ways of this world, man. We see all the wickedness that these heathen, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man is pushing. We see the curses and the foulness and the abominable acts and the wickedness of our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, how they indulge in the ways of this world and wickedness, man, you know. And we don't want nothing to do with this world, man. We want this world, this rulership to be destroyed, man. We want our kingdom to be established, man, which is Yahawashi of righteousness, man. That's what mindset you're supposed to have, man. We want our enemies under us, man. We want the wickedness done away with, man. We don't want to be hand in hand with this world, man. 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth, man. It ain't gonna be like that, man. Yahawashi said his man, the foundation that he set up, the elect, and Yahawashi setting up, which is the truth, man. Is that his man's gonna be fully in it, man. Not no lukewarm, man. The Lord said those that are lukewarm, he's gonna spew them out of his mouth, man. Meaning you can try to be in the truth and fake it all you want, man, and still doing the things of this world, still want to live your life in the dodge and the wickedness and the cares of this world. What's gonna happen, man? The Lord gonna spew you out, man. And you see your mind ain't fully set on this truth, man. You see your mind is confused, man. You're unstable, man. You're double-minded, man. You know, you want to be joyful in the world, indulging all type of wickedness, and at the same time trying to be an Israelite, man. You know, please the flesh and please Satan, the ways of this world, but behind, and also I'm gonna please the Lord too. No, I mean you gotta please Yahawashi 1000%, man, to the best of your ability, man. It don't work like that, man. You gotta be hot for the Lord, man. Can't be all into the world, man. In the ways of this world, want to be out there partying, indulging in all the different folly in this world, and out of the whole week, you want to put up just 1 minute, one video, man. You know, they ain't even long enough, man. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, one video out of the whole week, man. You know, and then go to camp on Saturday. Don't even bring out no scriptures, you know. Just want to be there and say Shalom, you know. Don't even want to talk about current prophecies or things that's going on, you know. And next thing you know, when the camp closes out, man, you back and doing things in the world, man. That's lukewarm, man, you know. And the Lord gonna spew those dudes out, man. You know, you're supposed to be wholeheartedly on fire for the truth, man. Ain't no excuse, man. All type of prophecies, all type of events taking place that's you can compare to the scriptures, man. Ain't no excuse, man, to not do no quality videos, man, a week, man. All these different topics, man. World War III, you know, different things going down with these false camps, man. You can get on them, man, and tell Israel, you know, to stay away from them false camps, man. When warning Israel, you know, about World War III, the downfall and the collapse of America, the pushing of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, you know, all type of events that's in the scriptures are happening, all type of prophecies, and you don't want to put up no videos or talk about it, man. You're not a man of the Lord, man. You're supposed to be on fire, man. You're supposed to be excited for the truth, man. You're supposed to be letting the Israel and the world know, man, the things that the Lord Yahawashi is about to do. And they're at our hands, man. So ain't no excuse, man. You got plenty of things to talk about, man. One thing about it for them dudes, they lack faith and confidence, man. And they really never believed and made Yahawashi their foundation, man. Supposed to be praying to the Lord to give you the spirit, man, to do videos, man. You know, to speak his word, man. The scriptures say be apt to teach, man. There you go, man. You see the thing, you know, like I say, the word is like honey, man. It's sweet, man. But the Lord said also it can make your belly bitter, man. And that's going to the parts when, you know, you got dudes who want to, you know, come in, you know, it's sweet at the moment, but then they get tired and want to go out, man. You know, get tired of putting up videos because they ain't really seeing nothing happen. They ain't in the right spirit, man, because you're in the right spirit, man. You'll clearly see
the things are coming down, man. You clearly see the words of Yahawashi being fulfilled, man. You know, only thing about it, they not watching, man, and they lack understanding and they lack faith, man. It's some exciting times, man. Very, very exciting, man. So we, the men of the Lord, man, playing our part of that number, man. We can clearly see this place falling, man. We can clearly see the wickedness of Esau, man. We can clearly see the confusion and the mindset of our people, man, being in this delusional place, man. Being in this place of delusion, man, confusion, man. Babylon the Great, man. We can clearly see the Lord about to destroy this place, man. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 18. Verse 18. They that do good, that they be rich in good works. So the ones that's going to be good, and going to be good and be rich in their good works. If the elect men that's laboring, man. So we not, doing this for nothing, man. Putting up videos, going out there on the highways and byways, man. Exalting the name and the spirit and power of Yahawashi. We're looking at these to be good works, man. And the Lord looking, we looking to the Lord and praying that our works is good enough, man. And that's a blessing, man. But this gonna lead to us getting a reward, man. Verse 18. First Timothy chapter 6, verse 18. And they that do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to dispute the truth, man. Dispute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. So that's what the elect man is going to be doing, man. Disputing this word, man, and communicating, meaning, on bringing this word out, man, pushing the vibe and the spirit and the prophecies of Yahawashi, man. And it said that they land up in store for themselves a good foundation. Once again, the foundation is Yahawashi, man, the true power, man, of Israel, man, of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the elect man is throwing up that good foundation, man. Foundation trusting in Yahawashi. And it said, against the time to come. So we doing this against for the time to come, man. And what's coming, man? The destruction of America, man. The downfall of Esau, Edom, these so-called white people empire, man. The judgment on 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans by the wrath of Yahawashi, Jacob's trouble, man. All hell about to break loose, man. So the elect men, the ones that's out there doing the good works, man, we praying and hope that Yahawashi save us from the destruction that's coming, man. And it says that they may lay on eternal life. And that what also the elect man is looking for, man. Not only that we looking for Yahawashi to protect us in these times to come, the times of Jacob's trouble and all hell breaking loose, but we also looking for the time that when Yahawashi returns, he deliver us, man. That we be part of his elect, man. And we be take hold and turn onto eternal life, meaning the kingdom, man. And we be part of the foundation of the kingdom, man. That the Israelites, that Yahawashi is gonna raise up, man, upon this earth, man.
This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20. I'll start off at verse 17. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 17. And came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Talking about unto Yahawashi, man. For Yahawashi is the mediator between Israel and the Most High Yahweh, man. So only through Yahawashi, man. But Yahweh set up Yahawashi to be that mediator for us, man. You know, that we believe on him, and we can have repentance, forgiven repentance and forgiveness of our sins from Yahweh, man, through Yahawashi. Verse 19, and it said, now therefore you are no more strangers or foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi.
At one point in time, man, all us, man, you know, one was in this state of mind of being a Gentile, man, meaning being a stranger to Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, not knowing our inheritance, man, not knowing who our true power is, man, you know. But now, since the Lord set up his men, you know, giving this word to reawake his people, the Negro, Latino, Native American, so-called, which we have our inheritance back, knowing what nation we from, what tribe we from, and knowing our powers, and knowing the prophecies, man, and knowing what the Lord got in store for the nation of Israel, man, for the elect, starting off with the elect, the kingdom, man. So now the Lord said that we are saints, fellow citizens with the saints, and of the household Yahweh, man. So now the Lord looking at us as the true saints again, man, you know, of this house, man, starting off with the elect. And it said, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles, the prophets, Yahawashi HaMashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, the council. The Lord said he built up this foundation, man, on the teachers, man, the apostles, the prophets, you know, the ones that's in the truth, man, you know. Mainly, you know, we always say, man, if it ain't no other men, who can it be, man, but the men of great millstone, man, the apostles, the elders, and the men that are the prophets of the Lord, man, you know, and those that's in the spirit, man. But the Lord clearly set up the apostles, man, or the men of great millstone, man, because we're the only one, and they the only one. They the only one, and we are the only one that really pushing the truth wholeheartedly, man, strong, man, you know, and really want the Lord to come back, man. Unlike these other counts, man, these false counts, man. But Yahawashi being that chief cornerstone, man, and that's who we push, man, Yahawashi, man, that he's our foundation. In whom all the building fitly framed together groweth into a holy temple in the Lord. So the elect men are going to be the temple of the Lord, man. And Yahawashi, the chief cornerstone of the temple, man. In whom ye also are built together for a habitation of Yahweh through the Spirit. So that's how it's going, man. We believing on Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man, to be our foundation, man. You know, and that's how the elect man is going to think, man, and have that faith and that confidence in, man. You know, so brothers, man, you know, the ones that out there, man, you know, in this truth, man, keep pushing, keep fighting, man. Because Yahawashi is your foundation, man, and should be your foundation, man. All these guys, these false guys that, you know, these people push out here, man, they're not going to save Israel for the times that we're coming into, man. Only Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. The name said there's no other name under heaven that was given amongst men that we shall be saved, man. And that's Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. The only name, man. And we know that through the faith, you know, history, you know. So there ain't no excuse, man. And we pray that the Lord have mercy upon us, man. That we be part of his election, man. But we seeing what the Lord's doing to the ones that don't believe on him, man. He bringing judgment upon them, man. But like I said, man, brothers keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Yahawashi is our foundation, man. Yahawashi, man. You know, the brothers keep pushing, man. We almost out of here, man. We need some exciting times, man. All type of prophecies, all type of events taking place, man. So brothers stay on fire, man. To the Lord, have it to the point that Yahawashi returns. Well, with all hell break loose, Yahawashi returns, the destruction of America, and the kingdom of Israel being set up, man. You know, so brothers, till the next time, you know, hope you been praying. I mean, Salaki hope. Well, I hope you is praying, man, because we all need prayer, man. You know, but I hope that this video, man, edifying, man, that you may fare well through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, Yahawashi. So till the next time, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahawashi, Bashim, Rakah, Quadash. Double honor to our apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, the Ruel, and salutation, and shalom to the elect, the house of David. Shalom.